So what you're saying is everything is going as planned.
Actually, Jag.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good.
This is where the fun begins.
Ah, that's gold.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
So, hello there. How y'all doing?
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Ah, that's gold.
Welcome to my Lego City.
Hello there.
I have things. I have city things. There's a train going around there. And you can just hop on the train.
That's pretty good.
I've got wrist chat TM, possibly sometimes registered TM over here, so I can see what you guys are saying. I've got it a little bit too dark right now. I've got the train cam going, and I've got a camera that I can move around the place at any time, which is this one right here. It's a tiny bit of delay. That's just going to happen. We're going to live with that. It's going to be okay. Hello. So this is it. Everybody hear me okay? Obviously this is garbage. This camera up here is we hear you. Hi, Jim Monster. Here, Jim. Come on, ride a train and ride it. Testing.
And another fart.
I only have the inner loop active right now. The inner train loop working.
Hello there.
It's a pickle train.
Yes.
Thank you, Pidge, and also hello. Hi. Actually, hi. Thank you, Bricks. Chumas.
The pickles are here! Jang, I swear if you clip that, I swear.
Watch your profanity. The only thing that's not working well with this setup right now is that I can't hear myself through the headphones, so I don't have a good
This is the way.
a good sense of my own level, but it's been tested before. I think everything is pretty much going all right. The things are happening. The things are coming up on the screen, even though I'm in a completely different room and it's a completely different computer. Sound good? Good volume level. Thank you. Pretty good rejection of background noise with this headset mic as well. Should last quite a while. Train cam. See, this one's getting full over here. Train cam still has 85% of its charge, it looks like, something like that. So it should be able to go for a while. I can't make the train go any slower, otherwise it'll stop at the farthest corner. Eventually I'm going to put together a sophisticated hybrid battery backup system, self-charging, rail-powered camera system thing so that it can go at any speed. And yeah, it's got to get... everything has to be done. Everything has to be upgraded. But for right now, I'm so relieved and happy to be able to be here. To be able to be here. To be able to be doing these things. Good quality, that's good. Yeah, power functions, self-power camera car. It also recharges from the tracks. Exactly. It's super simple, super easy. Just do that real quick. That's literally what I'm going to do, but got to do the other things.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
We got to do all the
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Got to do all the things. Okay, so let's switch for a second to the where'd it go? Did I lose focus? There we go. I want that or this. Let's switch to this for a second. No. What I should do, I should have a version of this because everybody wants to see the train. Everybody wants to see the train. All right. So I'm going to go over to the rig and I'm going to add a train cam. Can add a train cam to that other thing for now. Let's see. Put this on you don't see what I'm doing mode. And let's see. The Matrix version. Oh, the Matrix version's not bad. Yeah, I guess I could take that. I've also got this. Yeah, I've also got that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this just for the time being and temporarily turn off the face portion of it. And then I'm going to temporarily turn on the train cam. Right, there's a train cam. And then I'm going to put that in the corner. Oh, this is zoomed? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize I had the zoomed version. I'm going to take this. Transformation. Paste it to here. Transform. Aha! There we go. All right. Ooh. Golden Miro, how you doing? Welcome. Virgilus, hello. Wish there were more city updates. Yeah, I wish that I was like 3 people so that I could get done more than I do right now. I do about the work of 2 people right now. So if only I could do the work of 3, one of them might be able to eat, one of them might be able to sleep, and then between the work of all 3 of them, I might be able to get done more than I do presently. But right now, unfortunately, I am limited by the number of hours in a day. What I can do, though, most simply, is pick this up so you can still see the train cam. And now I can be moving about the cabin. I'll put this up here. Does it fit? If it doesn't fit, then I'll put it down here. So where do y'all want to go? How about we go check out the police station? Seems like only an appropriate thing, I'd say. Yeah. Seems like it's about time for that. It's going to be a little bit rough for me to see exactly what all is happening around this one edge. I realized after removing the CMF wall behind there to make it a lot easier, so I can walk past all that space without worrying about knocking off the figures. I realized that it's still not enough, because my rig, which is you are there. That is you over there. You're not here. You're not here. You're over there. That has trouble squeezing past. I mean, it does go down that aisle back there, but it plus me, that doesn't quite work. Okay, I got to go down this step, and there's something extra in the way. Hopefully I won't knock anything over. Give me a second. This is okay. Yeah, it still ends up being difficult to walk around this space. So I've got to, it gives me more impetus, more inspiration to just tear all of this down and start anew. Not tear everything apart, but like take everything off the tables and do a completely different style of tables to make it better for entertainment on the web. Because this is really set up right now it's still set up for optimal optimal space usage, really. And that's not optimal for Twitch. It's not optimal for what the people want and what the people need. Zoo looks under construction? Really? I wonder why that might be. There's a police station.
That's pretty good.
Barely. I'm going to have to watch this VOD, because you're seeing views that I've never seen.
I will upvote that.
So if I move this back just a little bit, it'll be directly from the corner. This is what a car on the catty-cornered corner would see. Pretty much at the same height. If I come over to the sidewalk. Apologies if
How very Jang
if it's
is
not
that?
perfectly straight up and down, but I can just barely see what you're seeing. So we'll have to live with this for now until I get probably another $1,000 invested into just being able to stream a little bit better from here. But for now, hopefully this is okay. MG, welcome. I really need a better preview. Oops, it needs to go this way. And I have to have the train going right now because everybody wants to see that. So I gotta have it somewhere on the screen. So you see, there's a little like a little driveway by the side there where the bikes can be parked and stuff, and of course the police train goes behind and fits there just fine. All that work over the course of what? How many months did it take? And eventually, of course, it'll be lit up on the inside like this. So you'll be able to see all that detail. All the tiny little details in there that I spent so much time doing that were so slow to watch. All that level of detail that pops out when there's actual light in there. That right now, it's just all dark. Hope this isn't too close. But it's there, you know? It's all there. Now I just need to do that level of work times about 20, and I'll be able to get rid of all these darn modular buildings from this space that are taking up space, looking all modular and normal and better than anything that I can do, but still I still feel happier having my own stuff in. I mean seriously, just the level of detail, partly because of the era that these come from, but also because of the skill of the Lego designers, of course. You know, you compare the stuff that I've done, it's all rectilinear and simple. You know, interiors are good, exteriors not so much. So I'll keep working. I'll keep getting better. I'll keep pushing myself. Certainly the next main building that I do is going to have to be very different. You know, seeing this and that so close together, and they're all based around squares. It's not so good. It's not so good. This pushed some limits for me and was healthy from a creative perspective, but I need to go even farther, you know. I need to figure out the trick for getting a modern or near future look that feels comfortable, that's not trying to be like it's from the 1930s, but that still has more of the soul like the modulars do. Which is difficult because modern stuff just doesn't tend to be that detailed at Lego scale, you know? You take most office buildings and such, you put them at Lego scale, some of them look interesting if you stand all the way back, but at this kind of level or this kind of resolution, it's different. Haven't built any new vehicles. I've only done the stuff that you've seen me do. I have not cloned myself to do anything more than you've seen me do. Please understand that. Any questions like that about, hey, have you also done such and such in addition to all the stuff that we've seen you do? The answer is going to be no, because I've been doing all the stuff you've seen me do. So please understand that. By the end of this coming week, I will have streamed somewhere on the order of almost 200 hours in the past 30 days, streaming every single day. And of course, I do at some point want to be able to return to this. Or just touch it from time to time. You know, just do a little bit at a time. I don't mind doing a little bit at a time. Finally put the newer vehicles down there. Yeah, the seaport. Brooks, thank you. The seaport. I'm so happy about that. And, you know, that's been there for a while. And, you know, I tend to get dissatisfied with stuff over time, with my own work over time. As I learn stuff, as I get better at stuff, as I know that I can do more. But this, I'm still super happy with it, just how it is. Because the only thing that I could want more from it is just more of it. You know, if it was bigger, I would just do more ships. I am going to do more ships and then just swap them out at some point, you know, just to change up what it looks like. But all of this just really came together really, really well. I can't be mad at this. I cannot be mad at this. There's nothing that I wish I had done significantly different here. And every time I come to it, every time that I look at it, it's like, yes, that feels right. Yes, that feels right. Yes, that. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I forgot about that. You know? Yeah, the newer vehicles for the Cyberpunk district definitely are much better than stuff that I've done before. Valiant, hello. How you doing? Haven't realized the laccolith is so huge. Yeah, it's so if I put you down at this is at the top of a truck. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. This is minifig eye level. This is what it looks like to a minifig. So this is what it looks like from the cab of a train. There's minifigs down there, okay? For the sake of scale. There's your minifigs. There's the laccolith. It's kind of big. And this is a wide-angle camera too, so you're really not truly getting the sense of the size. And I need more trains. I need more trains. Oh, there's the train cam. It's removable. It's the exact same type of camera that I'm holding right now. And I just made a little car that holds it really, 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 really steadily and sturdy in the smallest space. And is very easy to remove. And eventually that'll be a lot more sophisticated than it is right now, but that's my city. And of course, don't forget the under table areas. And yes, there's a ton of mess underneath. Everybody knows that. What's there is there. If it looks like it doesn't belong, it doesn't. But again, I've been busy doing all the stuff I've been doing, so please be understanding. Need to work on the Minecraft area. Yep, the stuff that's under there is under there. It's space. That's all it is. It's just space. Got to put stuff somewhere. Go back around the other side again here, really carefully. Oh, what I haven't done yet today is switch to nighttime mode. Let's not forget about that. Train yard has a little bit of lighting in it. This building is well lit up, fairly realistically, including some off-colored bulbs.
Whoa!
Mall, of course. I can't see what you see right now. Gotta work on that in the future.
This is the way.
Everything at some point in the future will be lit up. Everything. But it takes a tremendous amount of time to do lighting projects. All has to be 100% custom. Eventually everything will be lit up. Just takes insane amounts of time. Mills are great. They just cost ridiculous amounts of money, especially for a big layout, and ridiculous numbers of pieces, and they're far less flexible than they seem like. It's just more of everything. Things aren't quite showing up as bright as they ought to here. Like what you're seeing is not as bright as what I see with my own adjusted eyes. The train cam cannot move to the outside loop. The outside loop is not operable at this time. No worries, still free spirit. Thank you for stopping in while you could. I know it's rather late. Definitely not on schedule here, but I'm glad that I was able to make it here at all today. Oh, I could actually light up one of my trains. My one fully lit up train. Ugh. Wow, that's weird. It's making everything look whiter than it is. This is actually much more bluish. Oh well. Let me head over there and turn on the power for my train that has lighting in it. That one passenger train. This one. You can still see some wires, even though I tried to hide it away. But yeah, one day, years and years and years and hundreds of hours of work later, this should all be lit up. It should all be good to look at in the nighttime scene. I've got a darker one too. Let me... Yeah. An even darker scene. Wow, that one really adjusted. The train cam is doing amazingly well. Look at the train cam go. Oh, I think it's still set to auto. That's what it is. It's set to auto brightness. I didn't set it to manual, so it's doing its best. I could barely even see that because it's a tiny little thing. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to put this camera up to my eye. So that's what I see. That's all I can see of a preview. It's right there. That's that little black box with the bright box in the corner. That's how much I can see from a preview, if I'm looking directly at the screen right now. But I love the fact that the train cam has successfully adjusted itself. That's too much. I mean, yeah, it's very noisy, but still, that's pretty cool. For a tiny little camera, that's not a bad experience. It just kind of gets brighter and darker a little bit as it goes through different areas, but it's kind of cool. I'm proud of it. Go, little train cam, go! Do your thing. Aaron! 10 months plus 1 month extension. Thank you. Thank you for joining the world of the 11-monthers. Dead Hands, welcome on in. Jayhawk, how's it going? Lighting makes you happy. Wires yeah, the wires. Nobody understands until they try it just how much wiring is involved. All right, this is going to be shocking. I'm going to put us back to normal light. It's going to be sudden, but I think this camera can do it. I think this camera can handle the transition smoothly. Let's see. Oh, just a little bit of shock, but we're good. There you go. Howdy. Into lighting now, and dealing with wires is fun. Whee! Octane Factory does not have an interior. Looks a bit like Dusk. I actually have one. I actually have a setup that looks more like Dusk. Unfortunately, with these cameras, these cheaper cameras that I have over here, at some point I'll spend, another $5,000 to get good quality cameras over here, but that's a ways away. So these cameras don't handle color perfectly by any means. It's not that far. I've adjusted it a little bit. It's not that far off from reality. Not that far off, but this one right here, the train cam is still adjusting itself against my wishes. I just need to set it up a little bit better. I literally just set it up today. I had to do a ton of updates for it and everything, but did a wiring project in 5th grade, ridiculously hard. I have no idea why your teacher thought wiring was a good idea for kids. Hey, it is actually. Being able to being exposed to doing stuff yourself, being exposed to doing physical things, doing technical things young is super, super important. I wish more kids in the Western world were exposed to real stuff. Let's see what else I got. Oh, it's just that. And this one. So, reality is not this red. Reality is not this red. Silly camera. Silly camera. Wiring your own tracks at age 4. There you go. New daylight savings is a conspiracy that you just turn it on and off. Don't talk about the fires. We're going to have more this year, Aaron. It's about to have our first heat wave of the year, and it's freaking March. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like that. Again, it's just the cameras, cheap cameras, having trouble. They have to be adjusted to look fair. This one has to be adjusted to look somewhat natural in this lighting. Like, this is actually pretty close color-wise. It's a little bit oversaturated in some colors, not all. The green is about right. The red is oversaturated. Blue, purple is, so it's red to purple is oversaturated. Blue is okay. Yellow is oversaturated, which is why when you go into the red lighting, everything is super, super red. Australia avoided for the first time in... Oh, really? Well, that's darn good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy for you. Huge greenhouse about 2 kilometers from you on the west. Night sky is purple from the lighting. That sucks. You don't get to see all the stars. Take us back to train cam. Let me go ahead and just at least turn this around. Least I can do to... Well, it's the least and the most that I can do at this time to change things up for now while the outer loop is temporarily out of service. Good connection.
Actually, Jang.
That's about as slow as it'll go. The one thing that I realized that I'm not happy about with the police station is that it's built up very close to the road. So it comes all the way out to the edge of the base plate towards the street side. And I wish it had been set back in a bit more to leave a little bit more room in there. So that's something for me to learn from in the future. For now, everything that I've built has been like that because, again, there's been a focus by me on using up as much of the space as possible, knowing that space is super, super precious and I'm going to run out of it eventually, way before I feel like I should. Another reason that I would do well to take all this apart and re-strategize and do it again differently. News has to run regular stories to explain it to people, the lighting. First time seeing this city streaming setup. Ah, well, welcome. Fun with Bricks, how you doing? Spud Hill Farm just arrived. Hello. Glad you made it. Welcome back to the train. I did a little run around. Oh yeah. I guess I need to go show the... What was that? Oh, Jimmy JPEGs. Oh no, Jimmy Jags. Excuse me, JPEGs. Jimmy Jags. Thank you for subscribing there. Appreciate it. Quickie Mart, yep. Yep, so I'm gonna switch back to this. Since a bunch of people have just arrived, I'm gonna take us back over and see the police station. Since it's in place now. And again, just a reminder, I personally cannot see. Yeah, what? I'm going to fix that. I'm going to turn this, and it's not going to be ideal, but oh well. I need to be able to see what y'all are seeing. Need to be able to see it better, easier. There. Police station. In place. So there's the context relative to other things. this around so I can get it down closer to the street. There we go.
Hello there.
It's alright. It's alright. It's a heck of a lot better than the last one. But I need to get away from boxes. Hey, Muted. How's it going? And thank you. Just got the train cam set up just today. Just got it activated. But, of course, that there is the thing I've been working on for the longest term. I actually like this look for some reason, or this angle for some reason. This was not intended to be one of the better angles, but it satisfies me. Yes, yeah, and I will again. I don't have the remote with me right here for the train cam, but I'll take you back. Just doing some cycles. Yeah, Triceratops, the whole donuts and cops thing is banned from my city. It's such a lame, weak, old, overplayed joke. Completely sick of it and will not allow any of it to seep into my city. Exactly, they have waffles now. Yeah, I don't know what it is over here. I like looking at it from over here. This is my first time seeing it from this angle. And just being able to just look at it and just enjoy it myself. You know? It's weird. Let me see it. I can't really see it from down here. What if I get in? Oh, there's a freaking bird in the way. Freaking bird. I need more cars, that's for sure. I need a lot more cars. Put a bird on it! Skyscraper is intended to be office building. Slug Biker! Thank you for joining the 11-month crew. Thank you very much. Appreciate your ongoing support of all forms, of all sorts. And of course, sorry about that. Police train behind. And eventually it'll all get lit up. Eventually. Right. Just like all these interiors. Starting to think that I might need to switch to a remote PTZ camera for the face cam, because every time that I move my rig around, it's changing where the face cam is angled.
Not like this.
Because it's all one thing.
Not like this.
The whole cart. You know, it's designed to be able to move around as one unit, with only one single wire connected to it for power, and even that can be removed thanks to the battery down at the bottom for a little while at least. But that does good things, but it also does bad things. So I learn, you know. All learning experience. Got to. Speaking of. It's alright. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff one-handed here. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good indeed. Alright, let me put this back. Get back to my control center. My stream deck. not a Stream Deck. No, it's not. This camera that I've been walking around with is the one that most of the time will be stationary, just sitting in one spot, just chilling as I work on something. Because this here is the very next thing that I'll be working on a continuous basis. Okay, now it's not showing. That's right, because I swapped things around. That's okay. Oh yeah, I could have done this. But yeah, the zoo must be finished because it is responsible for the fact that the outer loop is not working right now, and it's responsible for all that mess. All that ridiculous, shameful mess. And all this mess. All of that. It's not good. It's not a good look. So this needs to get fixed. And I need to get to a point where I'm doing stuff because I want to and not because it needs to be done. You know? That's one thing that's not good about my setup right now and my place in general in life with the city is that I'm always feeling like I'm playing catch up.
Where the fun begins.
I'm always playing catch up. I'm always embarrassed. I'm always worried that it should be better. It's not in a good shape to just do a quick little stream. The floors, I didn't have to clean up the floors today. And all the stuff that's usually around. Like, I'm doing a much better job, but still, like, the city itself needs to be consistently in a better place. Work in progress. Yeah, very few people understand work in progress, though. Austin, thank you for the lurk. Will the zoo have hippos? Yes. The zoo has always had a hippo. My really super funky looking, super deformed, weird hippo. I might adjust its design a little bit, but I just love its face. And its little ears. The ears are perfect. I mean, they're terrible, but they're also perfect. It's just such a funny looking little thing. Even though it's awful, I think it's great. Darth Tower, how's it going? Sounds like you on every food photo project, always playing catch up and ashamed. I'm sorry, man. It's not a good feeling. You deserve better than that. Because you do good work, you know, and anybody from the outside can tell you that. But we are our own worst critics to a fault. To an extreme fault. But ultimately, how we feel matters, you know. It's not just reality, and that goes for everything in life. It's not just reality that matters, it's how we perceive it that matters. And thus, we have to work on either the perception or the things that we are perceiving. Or both. But Jang, you always could build a better Lego City room. I know. These are Mevos, Logitech Mevo cameras. Black Ack, how's it going? But the more I come in here, the more Hippo looks very deadly. The more I come in here, the more I feel like I should, now that I'm ready, now that I'm able to do this, right? I should probably optimize for this. I should optimize for this. Because I'm definitely not optimized for this at all at this point. And it would be a good excuse to go ahead and try to make everything better. just blow it up a little bit. Drift car, yep. Challenge to adjust perception and self-dialogue to reach a place of internal comfort. Somebody asked to see the under table space again, so I will be picking us up and taking us around again. Not steampunk, cyberpunk. Lost focus. There we go. That's this. It's 100% temporary at this point. It's the worst of the works in progress because almost nothing is done. How hard would it be to have a train that descends to the lower section? Very. These have really limited traction. It would require a very, very long ramp. The ramp would probably have to be the full length of the table. If not more, it'd probably have to be the full length and then also wrap around twice. I'd say probably full length, go to the other side, and then down. Anything's possible, but not easy. Cogwheel section, yep. Yeah, it would probably be easier to have a full-on elevator, like a train elevator, which is not unheard of, you know. So I don't know if who asked for this. Fun with Bricks. I don't know if Fun with Bricks is still here. No, it's just light. It looks link deleted. Thoughts of monorail? Yes, definitely. Yeah. All this monorail track is here, just waiting to be set up. I very, very, very much want to have monorail down here because I very much want to have monorail somewhere, but I refused to put monorail into my main city. I almost tried to change that desire, that rule, that self-rule, but I've got this fully custom setup, which I designed specifically to allow myself to have custom as a stand-in for monorail, and so monorail is going to go down here. Germany, they have a full-size ship elevator and a canal, right? Why not with trains? Yeah. The only thing that's new, other than a few vehicles down in the cyberpunk area, is the police station. The start party. Aegis, thank you. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate your support very much. It all helps, possibly more than you know. And I hope that you take a little bit of advantage of some of the extra power that you've gotten for yourself. Hit that About tab and try some sound commands from time to time or some little video pop-ups. There will be more in the future. Star, thank you, Star. No classic space. No classic space. The only place that I full on allow actual Lego stuff, Lego set stuff, is down here, and Lego set derived stuff, IP derived stuff, is down here. This is like another world. It's like a different universe down there. But up here, everything has to be. I do have some small references to doctors, various doctors in the hospital, but if people give me too much flack about that, I'll pop those out. I want to be able to have a little bit of fun from time to time, but I do want to hold to the city being a custom thing and a semi-realistic thing, and not go the easy route of turning everything into a Star Wars reference or a Marvel reference, Castle, pirates, cowboys.
Speaking of laying brick, laying logs, laying the land, like Jane lays some serious bricks on Twitch, and I'm talking about Lego specifically. Yeah, that's right.
He made a video of me talking about his stream.
Why does this exist? Oh no! A raid, I can't. All the cars. I can't handle a raid. All the cars are custom. Yes, I have gotten rid of all the non-custom cars from the city. Blitz Brick, welcome. How you doing? Thank you kindly for your raid. Sorry, I'm not at my desk right now. So I'm not able to do all the things, but hello, hello. Thank you, Fun with Bricks. And also Slug Biker.
And another fart.
Yeah, this is my Lego City, exclamation city. You can see the link, and there are full tours of everything. Real simple that you can move through at your own speed. Much higher quality than this, but yeah, everything that I'm showing here is covered in 2 videos in its current form, except for the police station that was just finished on Twitch yesterday. Police station back there. Thank you, Aaron, for pulling up the command. And this is only the second time that I've done a full public stream from here. Wait. This should... There we go. Gives me a second. Gives me a second to set this back down. Yep, police station is in place. You can see the train. You can see it on the right there, with the police train behind it. Let me see. I think I might still have it. Yeah, you can kind of see it zoomed in over there. It's a little bit difficult to access all of the cameras and everything and all the scenes, and to focus on everything from a single device, because this is my Stream Deck. It's a mouse. It has a bunch of buttons on it. I might be able to program 2 more of the buttons, or 2 more virtual buttons, to be able to change things up. But right now I've got it set to focus on this, focus on what I'm actually working on when I'm working in one place, which will be most of the time when I'm in here, will be just sitting here, just doing this. Super slow, super boring stuff. And the train cam will be replaced by me in that corner. I can take that corner away as well. And then there's just the wide shot, which itself can be adjusted around a little bit. And obviously it's not showing absolutely everything. And then there's train cam, of course. And unfortunately, I won't be able to show train cam absolutely always, and I wish I could. Definitely need to work on designing the whole system that'll allow me to run the train full time with power functions and 9-volt pickup and reverse protection and USB recharging and LiPo recharging, automatic switchover, backup, everything. It's gonna be a whole project in and of itself. But I'm gonna do my best to get more videos going more regularly during this downtime and until April 17th comes around, when there are going to be a bunch more things that need to be reviewed. April 1st, there are a few things that need to be reviewed. That's going to be relatively quick, but I'm probably not going to buy the DeLorean on the day that it comes out. Well, I'm not going to receive the DeLorean on the day that it comes out because I think it's going to be Lego exclusive, at least at first, which means we'll have to wait for it to be shipped to me because I'm not going to waste all the time to go to a Lego store. There's none particularly close to me. But eventually that'll arrive, and then that'll be 1 day, 2 days at the most to build the DeLorean. I might even separate that out because I have to do the different versions of it. I'm not sure how much work it is to convert between them. But until the 17th of April, that's when the next major release occurs. I still have a bunch of time free, so hopefully I will be able to catch up on a ton of stuff behind the scenes that has not been done. And maybe improve filming conditions in here in this room. And then do more YouTube videos so I can have everything covered in one place. So when people want to see something in particular, I can point them directly to that. I'm glad that at least this is working well. Serious question, how am I still standing? Sheer force of will. 100% sheer force of will. Nothing but. If I looked into a touch portal, you have a tablet you can use as a Stream Deck. I'm aware of its existence, yeah. Train cam! Lurk, McGurk, it's Jurent. Anybody just joining? Hello, how's it going? Welcome. I have 3 or 4 times gone around with the close-up camera, which is presently stationary here, which will be typically used while I'm working on custom stuff. I've gone around showing everything, but if you want to see everything that's in the city as it exists right now, except for the police station. The police station that you can see in the middle view, yeah, right over there. It's in its place right now. Everything else is covered in the most recent update video. You can see over on the city channel. Just hit !city. Tell you some lore? No. I've been working on this since 2014. A live stream is not the place to cover that many years of work. Got to get on that little wheeled stool that's over there. Full size equivalent of the speed of the train. As it is right now, no. I would estimate maybe 40 miles per hour. I would estimate. This is just about the slowest it can go without risking stopping in the lowest voltage, highest voltage drop corner for right now. Eventually, I'll put many hours and a bunch of money into building a better train system that will allow me to run at much lower speeds, but for now this is the best I can do. Could the train be pointed left or right? No, not this one. There's not enough space. But I've done videos before, and you can see on YouTube where I have a much smaller camera setup, and I had it remote where it's looking left to right as it goes around. So I've already done that. Chris! Howdy. Howdy. How you doing? Welcome.
So what you're saying is everything is going as planned.
Just about. So now that the police station is in place, view inside of the Planetary Defense Force base and aquarium. Yes, that's been covered over on the City channel, !City. Well, since Chris is here, and Chris is like an honored guest because he goes back to before Twitch even existed. I gotta do this. I gotta do the thing. Not that. I gotta keep the train cam around. So I'll leave it like this for the moment. I'm going to actually take this off. Fire station is right here. Fire station, fire train, fire submarine, fire bicycle. It's all there. Got an old patron who's a real life firefighter covered right there. There's the train cam going by. All right. So I'm gonna walk us back around. Oh, and of course, never forget the under the table space, because that's a whole thing. Speaking of AT-AT, it's not supposed to be there. It's just I need space. So anything that looks out of place is just accept it and move on. Planetary Defense Force base to be at some point in the future, someday. I'll have enough time to work on this, get this built in. Also, it's under the table space, where there'll be the whole underground base. Got a bunch of troops ready to go, ready to be assigned, but for now, my Close Encounters of the Third Kind mountain. It's technically a laccolith. My Port of Oakland inspired, lightly inspired cargo terminal, which is the most done thing in the city. Underwater spaces that, as of right now, still are mostly just sets that are kind of set there, just put in place. Same thing over here, but those will be, I don't have the TV screen on behind there right now, but that's where all the underwater lighting shows up. San Leandro Marina inspired little private boat marina with a few custom boats and some non-custom boats. The zoo's the project that gets worked on next now that the police station is in place. Time to do a lot more on this for as long as possible. residential area needs to be figured out yet. Got a little bit of beach over here. Oh, of course there's this. This is like a any custom thing, any custom space is fully detailed on the inside, but not everything has been built up yet. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could see straight through there. Never realized you could see all the way to the other side with the doors open like that. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Every vehicle in this space is custom right now. I have to look back to see what you're seeing. Not everything is lit up yet. Got the train, second train station over there, which is a connector between the lower rail and the elevated light rail, and there's more of a transit station back over there. This is inspired by the old downtown San Francisco Sharper Image shop. Strictly brick plates are pretty good color match from my experience. At least they have been in the past. That's all fully detailed on the inside. That's the latest, of course, for folks who joined relatively recently. Police station in place. Something, something, something complete. Except for the interior details. No, excuse me, except for the lighting. The interior is all there. It's 100% detailed on the inside, but the lighting is, the interior details are not visible from the outside now because the lights aren't in yet. And that's going to take many, many hours of work. But yeah, it's all done, including the completely redone helipad, which is much better than the old one. Happy with how that turned out. Just finished this yesterday. Just put it in place here today. And I strangely like the look of it from this angle better than the other angles, even though I wasn't expecting to. Your nerdy girl, how's it going? I definitely need to make more videos, and I can chop them up into little chunks that people will be able to bring up. So, like, if somebody's like, "Hey, can you show me the hospital?" I'll just be able to go exclamation city hospital or something like that, and show a little 30-second walk around. This desperately needs some light down here. This will look so much better. Good to be able to catch a stream. Hope all is well with you. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, it's been wild. I passed the point of running on fumes like a month ago. First 10 days of this month, I did 28 set builds, and I've streamed something like 160 hours now so far in the past 30 days, and I'm still going. Yeah, totally. All this in 2 hours. Chris, since you're here, real quick, one other thing I want to make sure that you could see is this. Imagine one day, all of it being lit up. That's a long way away. Hundreds, if not thousands of hours away, of work away, but eventually the whole city will be fully illuminated, inside and out. That's right. Inside and out.
Wow.
If I can get this whole rig angled back.
Very, very sleepy.
Very, very sleepy.
Let me say it out loud.
Oh, yeah. No lighting on this whole side, unfortunately, as yet. Thank you, Fun with Bricks.